Keller Hospital in Sheffield is currently caring for 25 patients with coronavirus. That number is an increase over the last week. With 31's Breken Terry joins us live. She learned about the strain that hospital staff is dealing with. Breken.
Hellen Keller Hospital had to expand its ICU COVID unit a couple of times this summer. And while they're not there yet, their big concern is the growing coronavirus numbers, plus the normal amount of people that they see in ICU units around this time of year.
We've been on the edge of our seats since Halloween. So we've teetered in the low 20s to the high teens, largely. It seems like every Monday and Tuesday we think, okay, are we about to approach 30 based on what we're seeing in the ER and throughout the community?
Hellen Keller Hospital President Kyle Buchanan said of the 25 COVID patients they're caring for, 9 are critical and 1 is on a ventilator.
Those are trying to intervene in other ways before mechanical ventilation. So we're generally try everything else before we move to that. So we've got some really sick patients who aren't quite on a ventilator just yet, but very sick nonetheless.
Buchanan said he knows COVID fatigue is in many of us, but he said everyone needs to continue taking precautions now more than ever.
We're well into month 9 of a global pandemic, and we never would have thought we would be at this point. But yeah, the fatigue is there and it's real, and we're having to manage our way through that and remind ourselves that COVID is just as deadly today as it was in March. And our providers here in the hospital need the community support in staying safe just as much, if not more today, than back in April and March. So absolutely, COVID fatigue is real, and we have to push through that.
Now, Buchanan said that everyone needs to continue wearing masks, social distance, and do everything we can to protect each other, especially as we're heading into the holidays. Live in North Alabama, Breken Terry, WAY 31 News.